The various reforms by the Governor Ifeanyi Okowa's administration in the various sectors have continued to attract visitors to the state. One of such visitors to the state was the head of service by Bayelsa State, Mrs. Bayoko Charles Onyema, who paid a courtesy visit to the state head of service, Mr. Reginald Bayoko. Eunice Emeyazia again tells us more.
The head of service of Bayelsa State, Mrs. Bayoko Charles Onyema, in company of the Director of Establishment Bayelsa State, Dr. Hamatri Ekeke, Chairman JNC, Mr. Dimie Olomo, and others, were received on arrival by the State Head of Service, Mr. Reginald Bayoko, the permanent secretaries from various ministries in the state, directors, and other leaders in the office of the Head of Service. Mr. Bayoko commended Mrs. Charles Onyema for the visit, adding that it was an attestation to the fact that the state civil service was doing creditably well and promised to avail the team of whatever facts they would require to make their visit worth the while. He expressed the hope that the visit would also benefit the state, especially as they shared ideas.
In coming to learn from us, we will learn from you. And that is what is fundamental. It takes a lot for you to have left where you are to come here for this fact-finding mission, so to speak. And we want to assure you that we'll make it worthwhile, and that at the end of the day, what you take back will be something that can stand the test of time.
The Bayelsa State Head of Service thanked Mr. Bayoko for the warm reception, saying that she and her team had come to Delta to understudy the reforms in the various aspects of the civil service to enable them make changes in the Bayelsa State civil service where necessary.
In Bayelsa State, we're doing some reforms in our public service, and we felt it's necessary to compare with our sister states, because we know that you also have some reforms that you have done in the public service. That is the main reason why we're here. And I know I talked with you on the phone, and you did not hesitate to say, okay, come along. And that is why we're here. A public service is very important. In fact, we are the engine room of government. And we will not only work for government, we also want to see how we can make the service better.
The two heads of service and their team later went into a closed-door session. Eunice Emeyazia reporting.